Hey everyone, today we're going to do something cool. We'll turn a regular GX53 LED lamp into a handy portable light. Let's get started. So, here's our lamp for today's project. First things first, we need to get inside. Gently, you can use a thin tool like tweezers, Zyam, or a flathead screwdriver to remove the front matte diffuser. Great, now we can see the LED board. Don't push too hard, or you might crack the plastic. Now, let's flip the lamp over. See these two GX53 socket pins? We won't need them anymore since we'll be wiring the lamp directly. Using a small rotary tool, like a Dremel, with a cutting disc, carefully cut them off. If you don't have one, you could try wire cutters. But be careful, plastic housing is quite brittle. Main thing is not to damage the housing itself. Alright, pins are gone. Now we can see two rivets. They hold the back cover, which conceals the board. Let's grab a power drill, the thin drill bit that matches the rivet diameter. I measured them earlier with calipers. It was about 2.4 millimeters. And carefully drill them out. Take your time so the drill doesn't slip. Done. Now we can remove the back cover and take out the LED board with its aluminum heatsink. Let's set it aside for now. Time to prep the power cord. I've got this coiled AC power cord with a standard plug on one end and a figure 8 connector on the other. We don't need this figure 8 connector, so let's snip it off with a utility knife or wire cutters. Now, we need to strip the wires. First, carefully cut and remove the outer black insulation to expose the two inner wires. Then, strip about a centimeter of insulation from each wire to expose the copper strands. I'm going to use the existing crimps from that connector, but that's optional. I'm doing this with a utility knife, but if you have a wire stripper, that would be even easier and safer. It's a good idea to twist the exposed strands so they don't fray. For a secure connection, we'll use ring terminals. They're perfect for the screw terminals on the board. To make the connection not only secure but also safe, slide a piece of shrink tubing of the appropriate diameter over each wire and terminal. It should cover the crimped area and a bit of the wire's insulation. Place a terminal over the stripped end of the wire and crimp it down firmly with pliers. Make sure the wire is held securely. Repeat the process for the second wire. Now, use a lighter or a heat gun if you have one. Gently heat the tubing until it shrinks snugly around the connection. This will protect against short circuits and add extra strength. Time to get back to our lamp. Let's put the board back into the housing. Using the prepared terminals, secure them with two small M3 screws, chosen to replace the drilled out rivets. Now, screw the terminals to the corresponding contacts. They're usually labeled L, live, and N neutral. If they're not labeled, polarity isn't usually critical for a 220V LED lamp like this, but if there's a marking, it's best to follow it. Tighten the screws with a screwdriver, but don't over-tighten and strip the threads. Now you can snap the front diffuser back into place. For safety and insulation, you can paint over the screw heads on the back cover. I'm using regular nail polish in a suitable color. This helps protect against accidental contact with the terminals and looks a bit neater. Moment of truth. Let's plug our modified lamp in. We have light. Excellent. It's working perfectly. And now for the best part, let's make it magnetic. Take 2 small but strong neodymium magnets. Apply a drop of super glue to the back of the lamp housing where the magnets will go, and press them on. To make the glue set instantly, I'm using a special super glue activator spray. Just a couple of seconds and the magnets are stuck on tight. Now you can attach it to any metal surface. For example, I'm using this homemade wooden stand with a metal plate. It's super handy for lighting up a workspace or in the garage. I hope this video was helpful and inspires you to try your own DIY project. And that's it. Look at this awesome portable lamp we've made. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Good luck.